pavilion and accosted us.
Now, because this is an unprecedented situation, the arrangement at the podium, who had prepared it? The sitting arrangement?
The arrangement was done by us. We remember head committees.
Yes.
One of the committees, security, and the other one for the tallying center. So all this was done by the commission, but we don't manage security. Security is managed by the National Police Service. So, but then everybody rushed to where we were, where I was seated with the commissioners, and the next thing we saw was chaos.
It was chaos?
Yes.
And during the chaos, I know you've talked about being injured. I will not go there. Something interesting happened about, as related to where Commissioner Masit was. Can you explain that?
Yeah, after the security was overrun and we managed to scamper to safety, back into the holding room, and in the holding room we discovered Professor who had been injured, was bleeding, and Marijan also had injuries on the head, he was bleeding. I and Commissioner Molu had suffered some injuries, but not so serious. When we settled down, then we saw there was a meeting of 4 commissioners at Serena.
You are chairman of a commission?
Yes.
And you are saying you are injured?
Yes.
Right. I just want to take very few seconds to play a clip, Mr. Chair and members, so that we just play it once, and then I ask the next question.
Okay.
Okay. As you can see,
we can pause a bit, just a bit. Now, that is the point, and you are saying you are entered, right? Yeah. Now, flow to the split screen. Were you, as a commission, was it part of the split screen so that you were separated? How did it happen that you were in 2 groups of commissioners?
I did not know how the 4 commissioners led by Juliana Cherera, Vice Chair, ended up in what we came to know is Serena. It had nothing to do with what the activities we were doing at the Bomas.
Nothing to do?
Yes.
Now, paragraph 85. You talk of reluctance, but that's not to do with commission?
Paragraph
85.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with the commission, does it?
Initially, we had a lot of meetings, the layout of how many police officers should be in the auditorium, how many outside. But at that point in time, on further review of all these videos, there were almost no police officer in uniform in the auditorium. So all it's right. Like it appears they had been withdrawn.
All right. Now, yes. Let's not go about the police.
Yes.
About this statement at Serena, where was Irene Masit at Serena?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Was the commission part of the statement? Was it part of what you had decided? What was said there? And I'll not want to play it here.
What was at Serena and what was said there was completely – not sanctioned by the commission.
And Is it before or after you made the final declaration?
This happened before we made it. Remember, we went into the auditorium to make the declaration, but because of the chaos, we could not do it. And so the statement happened before we made the declaration.
All right. I'll
Yes.
ask, we play just, I'll finish in less than 5 minutes. If you can play that first part, I'll ask the last question and we move.
Have conducted the 2022 general election, and we have ensured that we have improved the standards, and we have ensured that we have consistently communicated what is happening. We have partnered with all stakeholders, and we say it for a fact that as the Commission, we have done a good job. But some things need to be put out there. As you can see, the four of us, we are here, not at Bomas of Kenya, where the result is going to be announced, because of the opaque nature of how this case has been handled. We therefore cannot take ownership on the results that is going to be announced. However, we have an open door that people can go to court, and because of the same, we urge Kenyans to be peaceful, because the rule of the law is going to prevail.
Thank you very much. If you look at the petition by Reverend Tumbi, he talks about the statement, the opaque nature of how the results have been handled, and they cannot take ownership.
Yes.
Were the commissioners part and parcel, or was your view? What about that statement? How do you respond to that?
The statement of results being opaque, in my view, was totally dishonest. Commissioners were part and parcel of the results, verification and tallying, and I believe we ran the most transparent election ever in the history of this country.
Now, last is paragraph 86.
Yes.
Paragraph 86, where you say that the 4 commissioners had fled the tallying center, and the remaining 2, then you went to say, I was apprehensive that there would be no opportunity to declare results and the country could slide into crisis. Why did you say that in the affidavit?
The events on that day was we walked into the auditorium, and then we had the 4 commissioners telling the country that what I was going to announce is opaque. Then there was a possibility that if we don't finalize the exercise, there was tension in the country that time. And we felt it's prudent that the exercise be finalized.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
The chair and members, thank you for the time. I'll hand him over to Mr. Akip Korea.
Yes, Council.
Mr. Chairman Emeritus, you know there are 2 chairmen here. We have His Lordship, Mr. Michelula, and then we have Chairman Chabugati.
Yes.
Your entire testimony is about respect of the Constitution, the rule of law, and all those platitudes. Position I share, Mr. Chairman. So, and basically your testimony is is that the incident of 15th of August by the 4 commissioners was such a violation of the law that warrants them to be impeached. Is that your position, Mr. Chairman?
Yes, that's what I've stated.
So at least, so the action of 15th of August is such that they ought to be impeached. So
Well,
in a summary, just in summary, so what law did Ms. Irene Masit break on 15th of August that makes you think she ought to be removed from as a commissioner?
What law did she breach?
Yeah, what wrong or what law? Why do you have the position that she ought to be removed as a commissioner?
I think the issue of removing or not removing lies with the tribunal and this process.
We agree on that position,
Yes,
but your
yes.
position, because
Yeah,
you've-
but when you have, we had commissioners who had been with us for close to a year, taken them through the process of elections, arranged the election together. We even tightened what was a problem in 2017. We make it even better. We had results on the portal. We had they participated in tallying and verification. And then here we have these 2 incidents on the morning of 15th and in the afternoon where they are saying we need to look at these results. That goes against the oath of office, which we took, ascribed to, and also the Constitution. And I have in mind Article 81 and 249 of the Constitution, that we are expected as election managers then to uphold the will of the people. And this for those reasons that I feel, or rather state that Commissioner went outside her oath of office.
So before, if there was no incident of 15 August, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and the press conference, I don't know what time the press conference was, you wouldn't have had a problem with Commissioner Irene Masit. You didn't have did you have a complaint prior to 15th of August?
No, I had no. There was also the Supreme Court case where the commissioners swore affidavits against the commission. But aside from that, I had no problem with Commissioner Masit.
No,
we
those
worked
are-
together very well in the commission.
So you understand, Chairman?
Yes.
The petition before the tribunal surrounds the events of 15th of August. 15th of August. Don't forget that. So I'm saying prior to 15th of August, the affidavits were filed by the way after, and they will deal with the affidavits later on. But I'm saying prior to 15th of August, did you have any complaint against Commissioner Irene Masit?
Any complaint?
Yes.
No.
That warranted her to be removed as a commissioner.
There wasn't. There wasn't except what was outside the commission.
In fact, like, just to refresh your memory, you actually nominated Irene Masit to be the chair of Leadership and Integrity Committee of the IEBC. Remember that?
Yes, I did.
You also made her a member of Electoral Code of Conduct.
Yes.
You also made her a member of Recruitment Panel of the Commission.
Recruitment panel of?
The position for the recruitment panel for the CEO, several
Yes.
vacancies of the commission.
Yes.
Yes. He also made a member of the Dispute Resolution Committee.
Yes.
And then finally, you appointed her to be a member of the Logistics and Welfare at the Bombers. The last. So these are just about 6. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot. And you also made her the chair of Legal Committee.
Yes.
So basically, you gave her like 8, 9 committees.
In fact, for me, thank God she came because I was the only lawyer in the commission before
Yes.
then, and I was doing all that,
Yeah.
including the legal committee.
Yeah.
So that she took over.
And
from
we
there.
appreciate.
Yes.
So at least you made us sit in 9, 10 committees.
Yes.
Surely that cannot be a person who is incompetent by any stretch of imagination.
We can say in terms of the commission operations,
Yeah.
we worked very well.
Yeah.
As up to that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, any allegation of incompetence, it must be wild imagination of anyone. Huh? I mean, any allegation. Yeah, I'm just your comment.
I believe as up to the point where
15 August, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go to the beginning, Chairman. Let's go to page 1 of your of volume 1. The Gazette notice, which you appointed yourself the returning officer. Sorry, not that one. Sorry. That's not the one, sorry. The volume of... It's in your affidavit. Just I'm trying to get your affidavit. It's your first exhibit, I think. The Gazette noticed that you got you appointed as the 202. Sorry, yeah. Page 234 of volume 4. You have volume 4. Page 234. Simon, you can assist him. 234.
Which one is 234?
Volume 4.
Is 234 something else?
No, not 234. Sorry. My handwriting it shows like 234. It's actually 230, but someone has written 0 as 4. It's page 230, but you can see it's not like 0. It's page 230. 230. You can see the Gazette notice at the bottom. Gazette notice, chairman of the tribunal is Gazette notice number 4956. Mine is not clear. The copy Peter gave me. Gazette notice number 4956.
Yes.
Chairman, there you've appointed yourself as the presidential returning officer, pursuant to Article 88.4. Simon, just give him the constitution. Let him read Section 8, Article 88.4. Just read the constitution 88.4.
This says the commission is responsible for conducting or supervising referenda and elections to any elective body or office established by this constitution and any other election as prescribed by an act of parliament.
So there is no, it doesn't talk about presidential returning officer, that article, on the face of it.
Well, there
on the face of it,
there are other sections. You know,
no,
you
we'll
have
go to those. We'll go to all of them.
Read this document as a whole.
Chairman, we'll go to each of them. But
Yes.
I'm saying that particular one does not talk about returning
It talks
officer.
about the main function of the commission, conducting elections and referenda.
Yeah, Chairman, so we understand, so we make our work easier, yeah? We, both of us are lawyers, and you're a senior lawyer. So, but when I'm asking questions, I'm asking as a witness. So, what I'm just saying, on the face of it, it doesn't talk about a presidential returning officer, that article. Go to Article 137. What is it about? You don't have to read all of it, but what is Article 137?
You want me to read it?
Yeah.
A person qualifies for nomination of a presidential candidate if the person is a citizen by birth, is disqualified to stand for election as a member of parliament, is nominated by a political party or is an independent candidate, is nominated by not fewer than 2,000 voters.
It doesn't talk about...
And goes on and on.
Yeah, it doesn't talk about presidential returning officer.
Yeah.
Let's go to 138.10.
138.10 says 138?
10.
10.
Yeah, Article 138, sub-Article 10.
It says within 7 days after the presidential election, the chairperson of the Independent Electoral Boundaries Commission shall declare the result of the election, deliver written notification of the result to the Chief Justice and the incumbent president.
Then you have the Elections Act. Give him the Elections Act.
I don't have it.
Yeah. Peter will give you a copy, his copy. Just read what Section 33, what's about Section 33 of the Act?
Section?
33. You don't have to read just the title. What's about what the, like...
33, this is not Election Act, this is IBC Act.
Okay. Just keep the IBC Act. You'll see read the IBC Act. So IBC Act, as we wait for the Election Act, read Section 4 of the IBC Act.
Functions of the Commission.
Yeah.
As provided for by Article 884 of the Constitution, the Commission is responsible for conducting or supervising referenda and elections to an elective body.
Without going through that
office.
section, in that section, is there any part in that section 4 that talks about presidential returning officer?
Well,
no, on the face of
in
it,
so many words,
Chairman,
no.
Yeah, you know, I just need an answer, and then so get the Elections Act. Give him the Elections Act here, Simon. You don't have Elections Act? I'll give you my copy, just 1 minute. No, in a minute. I'm surprised. It's somewhere here. It's here. Just give him. The Elections Act, read Section 33.
Section?
33.
13.
33.
33.
No, 33, 38 actually. It's not clear. It's 38.
38, holding of elections. After notice of an election has been published in the Gazette under Section 14, 15, 14, 16, 17, and 19, every returning officer shall proceed to hold the election according to the terms of the notice and in accordance with the regulations relating to elections.
And it sets out the returning officers there.